The one thing you need to know before listening to the Squashbuckler Diaries podcast. Every podcast begins, once the story begins, with Joy's age 7.5, Joy's age 9, Joy's age 12, Joy's age 6, because each season of the podcast, it's a daily podcast, comes out once a day, and every time it's like 5 minutes long. Each season covers 3 years of Joy's life. Joy's the girl who lives in dreams. She begins living in her father's dream. That's where we meet her. And she's going to be a heroine, and we follow her life from birth to death. The big adventures are in the books. The everyday life is in the podcast. And I've done it before, one episode is Joy at age 9, then another episode, Joy at age 7, another episode, 7.5. I go through her entire life, either to tell really cool stories about her and who she is, or because I'm trying to tell you something, the development of something through her years as she develops. So season 1 is ages 2 to 6, and any episode can happen anywhere in between that. Season 2 is Joy ages 6 to 9.5. Season 3 will be 9.5 to 12, 12.5, and so on and so on. We'll see Joy grow. We'll see the ripples in her life. So that's the one thing you need to know before listening to the Squashbuckler Diaries podcast.